Sorry about that, guys. We had some technical difficulties. And that's what everybody says, but we really did have technical difficulties. So, anyways, I would then, after on the first turn, move it into Bohemia, since it has that minor factory there. And you would also get the cool new light tank. Yeah, not too much, but at least you would get a light tank there. And then eventually you might be able to produce 2 units in Bohemia due to you trying to get the improved factories. And so I would really recommend on your first turn, sorry if I'm jumping around here. Just come and go with the flow. I'd really leave your mountain infantry in Bavaria and move your airborne transport into Berlin, so then you can use the airport there, airfield, to thus maybe drop troops over Poland or France if you want. And I would really move a lot of your troops into Eastern Germany. Although I would recommend keeping some stuff in Western Germany, because you will be quickly transitioning from Western Poland all the way over to the Western Germany to quickly go through Belgium and Picardy into Paris. Or if you really want, you could try to surround Paris, but I personally would recommend trying to take Paris itself, because that's usually easiest. I would keep planes in Berlin so they can get that extra boost from the airfield there. And so yeah, although and then I would really move the militia into Berlin so you can have some kind of infantry force there. And if you do win the Spanish Civil War, which if you follow my strategy and after the first turn put 1-2 light tanks in there every turn, you probably will win the Spanish Civil War, because Russia cannot put in that much money into there. And then with your 2 dudes in Kongsberg, just kind of keep them there. They can't really do much. They're kind of trapped. And I would recommend moving your coastal defense ship and torpedo boat destroyer from A12 through the Kaiser Wilhelm Canal into A11 and into that big fleet there. And I have the fleets over here, so you would be moving it into here. And I would also recommend moving up your battleship every little bit to get up to here. Then take this submarine, and I would place it in with your big fleet, so you can have just a big mega fleet there. And so that's what I'll do on the first turn, and then you already saw what I do the second turn with Bohemia. And I'd really just give the 1 or 2 light tanks to Nationalist Spain. I mean, that'd be Lend-Lease at the end, but yeah. And I would really just place more units in your and I would be placing units in Eastern Germany if you can do that. Oh, no, sorry, you can't, because the factory is currently under construction. So you would place them in Berlin or Bohemia this turn, I guess, and then you would be move them into Eastern Germany. Oh no, you couldn't have placed them in Bohemia, just Berlin, maybe Western Germany if you want. Your second turn, let's just say, for example, you put 3 medium tanks. I would march directly into Madrid. Just take everybody into Madrid, and you'll almost certainly take it. So with those guys wiped out, I don't know, you'd probably take a couple infantry losses, maybe cavalry or something, I don't know, just take stuff out. And so then you would own Madrid, and at the end of the turn, more light tanks would come in, and I'm not showing the fleets here, but with your fleet in National Spain, just really move them to A28, maybe A-29 after the transport does its thing. You just kind of stay there and hide. Because the Republican Spanish fleet is a lot bigger, and Germany can't really give you ships. Excuse me. And so then on the third turn, continue to advance that battleship. Keep advancing that factory too. And of course, give national to Spain its tanks. Then I would march into Slovakia, taking it. And I'm just using the little first Slovak Republic flag there, you know, Nazi Slovakia. And then you would get a 2 infantry and a fighter. Oh, I would definitely move the light tank into there so you can have a better front. I'd also move the infantry out, just kind of leave Bohemia empty. Actually, I would not recommend leaving it empty in case things don't go well, but yeah, that's basically it. And then you would keep building units over here and then eventually taking Poland when the time comes. Oh, first of all, sign the Molotov-Ribbentrop Pact. It's better for you, better for Russia, worse for the Allies, to be honest. So it's a lot better for you if you sign the Molotov-Ribbentrop Pact, then invade Poland. And when you can get medium tanks and mechanized infantry, get them. Get them and place them all in Western Germany. Once you take Poland, move all your troops over here. And then after that, push through Belgium into France. Take Picardy and then Paris. Bypass Maginot Line. You don't want to mess with the Maginot Line. And I just want to try to keep holding Madrid. And if they they probably can't do much. And so when they're very weak, like let's say they've lost like 2 infantry or something like that. Once they're very weak, I would just push in with your troops and take them out, destroying them and taking Spain. And you'd probably lose some stuff, but definitely not too much. Alrighty, and yeah, that's just about it. Alright, that was General Tactics video on the best Germany early game strategy for global war in 1936.